Today we are very happy to have our Head of Corporate Solutions in Baltics, in Newsec, Martynas Babilas. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
All good. Yeah. Glad to be here in Helsinki.
Okay. We have heard that office market is growing really fast in Baltics and especially in Vilnius. What have been the main reasons for that?
That is absolutely true. And in Vilnius, the office market has been growing for recent 1.5 to 2 years very dramatically. And we see a reasonable number of new office schemes being developed in the central business district and also in some more satellite areas in the campuses as well. And the reason for this very tangible development is mainly driven by companies that are entering the market from abroad, that are establishing their shared service centers, knowledge centers, as some call them, and they are growing those centers as well. So it's the major factor for the office segment to grow in the Baltics and especially in Vilnius. Vilnius was the dominant city for the office growth.
Okay, so you already partly answered my next question, which is that what kind of companies are looking for office space and what is hot for them in Vilnius?
Yeah,
or in Baltics?
Right. So yes, shared service centers and back office operations is the key driver for the office segment. And if we look at statistics, well, at least in Vilnius, nearly half of the deals that were transacted in recent 2-3 years were done by shared service centers. So this is one segment of the occupiers that are actually looking for space and expanding it and occupying, more space in new buildings. The other segment is also companies that are looking to upgrade space, because as I mentioned, the new office developments are significantly better in quality compared to the older buildings. So this is something that also drives the companies to deliver better space for their staff. And companies now are using office as a tool to attract and retain talent and to go on and win the war for talent, because such war actually exists and companies are competing for best people in the market, and offices help them to beat that competition. So actually the quality of the offices in the Baltics is really high, because we have the proportion of the old stock and the new stock is, well, the new stock proportion is increasing, right? So we have more and more new office developments in the market, and those ones are significantly more competitive, as I mentioned. So basically, companies are willing to deliver that good quality space to their people working in the company, and I think that's the key element to drive the growth of the office segment.
Okay, sounds quite similar trends that we have here in Helsinki.
Yeah.
So, any recommendations for Finnish occupiers or investors looking for Baltics?
Well, Baltics always, or at least for now, Baltics is still a market of opportunities, especially looking from this side of the Baltic Sea, right? And Baltic markets do offer lower rents for the occupiers and higher yields for the investors. So I think that's the key message to consider.
It's the market for opportunities.
Exactly.
Thank you, Martynas, for having you here in Helsinki Newsec office.
Thank you. My pleasure.